Hey friends, Kristen here, and we're just coming off of an amazing, creative, inspiring week in the Create More community. It is called Creatively Alive in 2025, and we got to hang out together for an hour a day for 5 days to tap into our inner wisdom, find our symbol of the year, find our word of the year. I painted this mermaid star symbol with my word wonder for 2025. And it was just such a beautiful experience. We have over 70 people hanging out painting with us. The vibe was just off the hook. It was so loving, so many creative, heart-led artists in there. Everyone was super encouraging. It was fantastic to go through meditations together, visualizations, and take it to our art making and our canvas. Just so many beautiful musings and blessings. And it got me excited to share the community with you. So we have this fabulous community that I co-facilitate with my friends Angela and Nadia. You get a community gathering call, which is live. The tutorial is also live and recorded so that you can watch that at any time or rewatch it if you want to watch the tutorial part of it again. We also do creative quickies. So between the three of us, we rotate what we're offering and we all show up and cheer each other on. It's really fun to have three people leading the group to give you a different perspective each and every time. It's a very international group, which is also super cool. But even though we have three people as quote unquote leaders, it's not a hierarchy. It's more like a pool, and we are all a drop in that pool. We all contribute something to that pool, and everything that each person in the community does ripples out to one another and then out into the world at large. And it's such a beautiful blessing. So if you're looking for your community, you're looking for like-minded, heart-led creatives to play, paint, relax, learn, get inspired, the Create More community is for you. So come hang out with us. It's $22 a month. That price will not change as long as you're a member. So once you join, we'll stay that price. And we're closing the doors on January 31st, 2025. That's something new. We decided to do that this year so that we can really, instead of focusing on getting new members all the time, we can close the doors and we can really cultivate a safe, loving environment for all of the members that are in that container. It's your place to become a confident, playful artist. It's your place to explore your curiosity, to experiment, to ask questions, just to come and hang out and chat. You don't even have to be working on the project if you don't want to. You can bring something else and just use it as an open studio. That's totally okay. We are like a no rules kind of place. So we want you to do you and just create together in this beautiful space. We want to own our creative energy and the power of attention, because as artists we know where your attention goes grows. Maybe you just need a place, a time and a space to set aside for yourself and your creativity, and we can be that for you. Maybe you want to learn some new tips and techniques, and you just want to play in a very low stress, loving, encouraging environment. We got you. Or maybe you are someone that just really wants to connect with other artists. You might be living somewhere new, you might be living somewhere that doesn't have the creative community that you're looking for, and you can come and hang out with us online.
And loving what came out of it, or what, and also what went into it. I think it was also just the energy of being part of this, a part of the group and the process during the week. It was just all the love and the thought that's gone into all of this. I just really, really appreciate that. And so it was definitely the energy from everybody else as well that really fed into my own work, I felt. Yeah.
So being in community with like-minded people is nourishment for me. And
Yeah.
yeah, and like Angela said, sometimes I'll paint on my own and I just paint, paint, paint. And other times it's really nice to be in a group. And what I love about it is we're all got the same instructions, but we're all doing something totally different. And I love that creativity. Everyone's creativity is different. And yeah, that excites me. It's like when I'm teaching a class and you give everyone the same palette and the same instructions, and they all come out with something different, and how excited they are by seeing everyone else's. Yes, that's how I feel when I come into these groups. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I loved hearing the French. Then I went and started listening to some French jazz music, which inspired me to go back to my painting and paint some more. And I was like, yes, this is what it's about. It's like those snippets of things that make you smile, make your heart feel warm, and you feel safe sharing because everybody is going, yes, I like this. No, I didn't like that. This worked, that didn't work. And every day I learned something new.
It's one of my favorite places to be. And if I have to miss a session, I'm not happy about that.
So I'm Angela Murray. My business is called Living Life in Colour, and I'm an intuitive artist and a creativity coach. I'm based in the Bay of Plenty in New Zealand, and I teach a number of different online classes. My big thing is about letting go of the outcome, letting go of perfectionism, and just getting out of your own way. About 2 years ago, I set up an online community. It was born out of a lot of students that would get to the end of courses and then go, but I want to still be in community. How do I carry on? How do I stick with the people that have helped me through this creative journey? So Create More Community was born out the back of that. And it has seen us through some big highs and some big lows. And it's been a really good support network. About, I think it was middle of last year, Kristen and Nadia joined the Create More community as we're getting bigger. And so I'm going to pass over to them to introduce themselves, and they can talk a little bit about how they got into what they do and joined the community. So I'm going to pass over to Kristen first.
Hi, I'm Kristen Fagan, and I am an expressive artist and creatively fit coach. I have a group called Discover Your Creative Magic on Facebook, and my mantra is life is yours to create. And I love that because I love the idea of just being creative in your everyday life, using it as a way of really tapping into your deep self and getting to know yourself more fully through creativity. And then it's also a place to manifest and to really use your creativity to unleash your dreams and use it as a way to support that. So really happy to be here with all of you and looking forward to creating a lot of magic and aliveness for this year.
I am Nadia, and I am living in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. fairly new to this city. I had a very vibrant in-person community back in Dawson Creek where I lived before, and I really missed that. And so when Angela invited Kristen and I to join the online community, I was like, yes, please. Like, I need my community. I know how valuable it is to create in community. I call myself a creative rock star, and I like to sprinkle love wherever I wander. And art truly saved me. I do not say that lightly. And it continues to guide me and support me every single day. My motto is be yourself, create art every day. I truly believe that art gives us this invitation to be our authentic selves. We each have our own voice that needs to be expressed and shared with the world, and shared through us, right? Like if we repress it, that can cause a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm very familiar with as well. And art truly helps me to express that and live a more full life.
Got some welcome videos from the three of us. You'll recognize the welcome videos because they were the introductions that we did at the beginning of this week, where we felt like we'd actually shared from our heart exactly why we do what we do. Latest news, so this is what we're doing now. And then you get into this section. So this is, we try to keep a few months ahead. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, cool. I try to keep a few months ahead. So each month we'll have, like I said, the tutorial call, and then you've got the northern and some southern hemisphere, and then the community call. So we always have all the times. Just go back. This one here, this is where you'll find all the things. So in here, we've got all the past tutorials. So this is us at the moment. So they're all going in there at the moment. And then there's all of the different tutorials and sessions that we recorded over the last few months. Now, as you can see, sometimes we have other artists, guest artists come in and help teach things. So it's not always just us. So they're in there. And the thing I'm going to say about that is, we hope you'll join us. But if you do join up, don't get overawed by the amount of stuff that's in there. It is literally a smorgasbord. You basically pick and choose what you want to do, what you don't want to do. It's not like you have to do everything that's in there. Just choose what resonates with you and then leave the rest. There's definitely no must do when it comes to this community. I'm going to say it again, there are no rules. Now this one is creative quickies and mindful moments. So you can't always get on a call, but sometimes you might just want something that's really short. So these little videos here, they're things that you can generally do in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. So if you just feel like you want to have a little bit of inspiration, you just go in there. So each month we add a new one of them. And then this is just the link to our Facebook group. When you join the membership, you automatically get 30% off our online courses, which when you think the membership's only $22 a month, is actually a really good reason to join. So if you want to go on and do another course with us, you can just go in here and either the discount's already on there or there's a discount code that you can add. This button here, if you get stuck doing anything, just press that and an email will come to me and generally answer within 24 hours. This bit I love. These are all of our Spotify playlists.
Oh, I use the
So
Angela's dance break all the time.
I'm gonna have to go check that one
yeah.
out.
My neighbours are
Yeah.
sick to death of it.
Yeah. So they're all
Or
different
neighbours.
kind of feelings, and so whatever you're feeling on the day, if you want some music to paint along with, you can just go in here and play them from here. And then these were interviews that I did with, and I think Nadia and Kristen are also in here, interviews that I did with a lot of different artists to inspire you. So I put them in here so everyone's got access. So that's the main part of the hub. So the hub is actually super simple to use. Like I said, there'll be site tour, and then this really is the bit that you need: tutorials and creative quickies. Now stop sharing. So it's really simple. There's so many resources in there. And it's a mixture of everything that we do. So it's not just me doing lessons or Kristen, like we take it in turns. No one's trying to better someone else. It's not about creating the best pictures or who did the best lessons or who got the most comments or anything. There's nothing like that. It's just really natural sharing and supporting.
So come join us. It's a magical place to hang out and play, and we look forward to seeing you online in the Create More community.